Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Let's get some cleaning done together today. I've got a whole house to take care of today with lots of cleaning to be done. I'm sure you do too. So get your to-do list ready and let's get some cleaning done together. It was Super Bowl Sunday and we woke up to a whole bunch of fresh snow. It was still snowing pretty lightly and didn't accumulate much more after this, but I figured I'd give you a little glimpse at how beautiful the morning was. I'm starting today by putting away a few of my son's toys. It is Sunday, so we were home all day, so I'm not gonna totally tidy up all of his toys as he's going to just pull them back out and play with them and enjoy his time being at home. He absolutely loves days that we are home all day long and he gets to play with his toys, which has been so much fun to watch as he is 3 years old and his imagination has been growing every single day. So I'm just going to tidy a few things and then get some of the dusting done. We are big football fans here in this house, especially my husband. We are from Massachusetts, so we are New England Patriots fans. So the Super Bowl wasn't as exciting for us this year, not having the Patriots in, but still an enjoyable time. And normally we do have a whole bunch of our friends come over to watch the game with us. But my husband ended up not inviting anybody this year, knowing that we were going to be having snow. They predicted there being a lot of snow, like one of the bigger snowstorms for the year. So he didn't end up inviting anybody over, but it really wasn't that bad of a snowstorm, so he definitely could have if he wanted to. But it was still fun. My son got to watch the very beginning of it, and he was definitely more into the commercials than the actual football game, which I'm sure many of us end up watching the football game for the commercials. Leave a comment down below. Did you watch the game? Do you ever watch the game? And do you enjoy watching the game, or are you there for the commercials? I'm just making my way around the living room getting the dusting done. There's always so much dust that collects here in the living room, and I like to start my cleaning during the weekends in the living room since my son and my dog, they play so much in this room. I like to try to get all the dusting and the vacuuming done first thing in the morning so then they can enjoy the rest of the day playing with their toys and sitting on the carpet in here. We were also getting ready to turn on our church. We did church from home this day due to the snow, which was so nice to be able to just relax and still enjoy the church service. You don't feel like you miss out for the week, but it's always way more enjoyable going to church in person. It is now a little bit later after our church service. We enjoyed the church service as a family, and now I'm going to take care of cleaning up the kitchen, getting ready to start making lunch. We had a very slow morning, a nice breakfast together, and then enjoyed church. So now I'm going to basically clean up from breakfast and get ready to make lunch for my son. So I am putting some dishes in the dishwasher, getting the counters all wiped off, and the stovetop cleaned too. We just got this Ninja air fryer last week. It has been so great, and honestly I have to say I think it works so much better than our old one. The one we had before was from Walmart, the Drew Barrymore line. It was really nice, and it was a huge one. It fit, literally you could cook an entire chicken in it. It was like oversized and had 2 different sections. You could take out the middle section and use it as one big one, which is why we ended up getting that one, because we thought it would be nice to cook that way. But honestly, we never cooked an entire chicken in the air fryer, so it wasn't really worth it to have such a big air fryer. And that air fryer too, the whole front panel ended up falling off, so that's why we had to get rid of it. It just completely broke. I'm not exactly sure if that was a known thing that happened with those air fryers or if that was just a weird thing that happened with ours, but that happened a few months ago, probably before Thanksgiving that ended up happening, and we haven't had an air fryer since, and we definitely missed having one. So we ended up getting this Ninja air fryer from Amazon. We've only had it about a week, but it's worked really well, and I do like the size a lot better. It is smaller, so I'll be able to tuck it away in a cabinet when we need the counter space, and if we're not using it as often, I think it will work out a lot nicer. The counter is clean and the stovetop is nice and clean. Now I'm going to move to the other side of my kitchen and load the dishwasher. It was almost overloaded. There was a few things I couldn't even fit in here, so I'm going to run the dishwasher as well. And then we were able to have all these dishes ready for us for dinner time, and then hand wash everything else that I couldn't fit in the dishwasher or things that I do like to wash by hands. So if you have a sink full of dishes, let's get the dishes done together. In all of my videos, I try to leave some motivation and inspiration to help you get through all the cleaning tasks that we all need to do on a daily basis. Lately, I haven't been feeling that motivated myself. And I've been looking for motivation to help me along the way too. So if you're looking for motivation today to get through your cleaning tasks, let me encourage you in the fact that whatever you're going through today, do some cleaning. It'll be a mindless task that you don't have to think so hard about. You can just go through the motions, help you relax your brain and process anything that you need to get through mentally. I know I've definitely been using cleaning in that way lately, as I've been going through kind of a rough patch in my life right now. We have a family dog. He's a Pomeranian. He would have been 14 in April, and we just lost him. He had a mass in his stomach, and his health declined pretty quickly. I got him in college after we had 2 cats, and both of them had passed away. And my mom had always told me that after our cats were gone, I could get a puppy. It was the one thing that I just hoped and dreamed for, and could not wait till the day I got to get a dog. So finally the time came and I was able to, and we found this Pomeranian. He lived in Oregon and he was gonna fly in. We went to the Boston airport, my husband and I, who were dating at the time, and we picked him up. He was this tiny little puppy. I think he was only like a couple pounds. He was so tiny and so cute and had a squeaky little bark. And it was one of the best days ever. My husband and I got married when he was 4, and we lived in a condo that didn't allow animals, so he ended up staying with my parents, and he was already 4, so he was used to being there anyways, and our condo was only down the street, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. We still got to see him all the time. Then we figured we'd take him with us when we bought our house. By the time we bought our house, he was 8, and he lived at my parents all 8 years, so it was kind of hard to move him, and by that time my parents had become pretty attached and used to their daily routine of having him in the house. So they ended up keeping him, which worked out fine, and I'd get to see him all the time when we were with them. They'd bring him to our house. If they went on vacation, he'd be here with us. I do believe he was in a glimpse of a video, maybe once or twice. I can't really remember, but I'll leave a picture at the end of him so you can just see how cute he was. He was just like a little teddy bear, and everybody always wanted to pet him and hug him. He was very protective of his people and only let certain people pick him up, which I think is a common trait for a Pomeranian, but he was just such a great dog and so much fun, and we have such great memories of him. And unfortunately, we did have to let him go, and he's gonna be so, so missed. So if you have done that and struggled with losing a pet, they are your family member, and I know you understand the sadness that comes with it. So maybe this time you guys can leave me a little bit of motivation to help me get through all the daily tasks that I still need to get through. His life keeps moving even during the sad times. The sink is clean. I'm cleaning off the countertops now and going to do a little bit of drying and putting away some of the dishes that I just used and getting ready for lunch. It is just so crazy how much time goes so quickly when you have a day at home. It feels like you just move from breakfast to lunch to dinner, and you're just cooking and cleaning kind of constantly. But that's okay. It's still fun, especially when the whole family is together enjoying a snow day at home. Now moving on to the kitchen island, this definitely becomes kind of a dumping zone, and my husband was getting a little bit of his work done here, or something, I'm not really sure, but this is all his stuff. I'm just going to get put away into his backpack and get his backpack put away so then we can utilize this countertop. I had some Christmas cards still hanging here. I'm going to take them down today as I'm feeling a little bit cluttered and just ready for some empty space here on the walls. They are so much fun to get, and we do send Christmas cards out ourselves too each year. Then I'm moving on to the dining room. I just have a few things to put away and the tabletop to wipe down around this massive box. This is a project that my husband is working on for work. He is a mission instructor, and they're getting ready to put out what trips they're doing this year for people to sign up for. It's a huge map of the world that he's putting together. It's pretty cool. So he's going to have that getting put together this week for everybody to see on Sunday at church. So I'm just going to clean the table around it, and then Monday morning he did take this with him to work, so we got our table back. As for the floors today, I'm letting my robot vacuum and mop take care of the floors for me so that I can enjoy the rest of this beautiful snowy Sunday with my family. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I hope you got a little bit of cleaning motivation and enjoyed the weekend with your family. I'm going to end off the cleaning here. I'll show you a glimpse of our beautiful dog, and then also a little video of our son and my husband sledding. Thank you again for being here. If you have not yet, I'd love for you to subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Was it fun?
Yeah.
That was fun, huh?
Muscle.
Yeah, Mom, sir.